Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Last few videos I've been talking about the Samsung Galaxy S23 Fan Edition. Um, More rumors are coming out, more leaks are coming out. This is the Samsung Galaxy A54 5G. The S23 FE is supposed to look exactly like the A54 5G. Basically, the dimensions are supposed to be literally identical. And I think it's going to have the glass back. To be honest with you, I'm actually a fan of the plastic back on the S21 FE because I've dropped it so many times and I've never had any problems with it. But uh, if the rumors are correct, you're going to get the Exynos chip in India and China and outside of the United States. And in the United States, you're going to get the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip, which is going to be 2 years old now after the S24 is released. So is it a huge upgrade? The chip honestly is going to be worthy. I mean, the 8 Gen 1 is fantastic. I had that one on my Z Flip 4, which was perfect. One of the fastest phones I've ever had. 8 Gen 2, is a better chip, but it's not going to make a huge difference performance-wise on day-to-day activities. Trust me, no one can tell the difference. Now, one thing that they did is that they're going to go ahead and they're going to change the selfie camera from the 32 megapixel that was on the S21 FE. One thing about this selfie camera, it was a 32 megapixel, but it was ass. It sucked. The selfie camera on the S23 FE, S21 FE sucks. Even though it was a higher megapixel count, it was really dark. Taking selfies in that with the S23 FE is you have to have perfect lighting with the S21 FE. I'm sorry, and I wasn't a fan of the selfie camera at all. And I think the selfie camera, what they're doing, they're going to use a 10 megapixel selfie camera, which is going to actually be a better sensor, even though it's only 10 megapixels. So the selfie camera, like I said, on this phone, it was not good. All the other cameras are solid, but the selfie camera was probably the Achilles heel on the S21 Fan Edition. So the selfie should be coming out better on the S23 FE. Now, another thing is everything else is going to remain the same. So you're going to get a 50 megapixel main shooter, which is fine. But we noticed that with the way Pixels was doing their phones, it didn't really matter how big the megapixels were on the phone because they basically all pretty much save in like 8 megapixels or 16 megapixels. They bin them down, so it's not really a big deal. I think the biggest, not to say fraud, but the biggest con is how big the sensor is. Bigger sensors do not mean the camera's better. Trust me, it doesn't have anything to do with it. Software has a lot to do with it. So like I said, even though the S21 FE had a really big sensor on the selfie camera, 32 megapixels, it really isn't that great. Just to show you, I'm going to take a picture here with the selfie on this one. Take a selfie here and see how it comes out. Now, in perfect lighting, it's fine. But if it's dark, it's not going to come out good. Now, in perfect lighting, it's okay. It's okay in perfect lighting. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's whatever. But when the lighting is poor, the selfie really isn't that great. So I think they're going to improve on that. The selfie on the A54 is actually better. Let's go ahead and try this out. Let me go ahead and unlock this. Let's go take a selfie here. All right. It's more natural. All right, let's try that one. All right, see that? All right, how's the selfie on this one? The selfie on this one's okay, right? So the selfie on this one, I mean, compared to this one, to be honest with you, I can't really tell the difference because the lighting's really good. But I feel like this one is better. This one just kind of looks a little overexposed, and the selfie's better here. So I don't know, man. I think they're going to improve the selfie, and I think that's one of the improvements that will come out of it. And I think a lot of people noticed that the selfie on the S21 FE was trash. It was ass, actually. It was just, it wasn't good at all. So Even the video recording should be 4K, Ultra HD. It's going to be all the stuff that the previous generations had, but pretty much, I mean, I think if you have the A54 5G, I think you're okay with this phone. I don't even know if you should upgrade to S23 FE. If it's going to look exactly like this, what's the point, right? There's no difference. I actually like the form factor on this one. You can see the form factor here. It's just really good. Now you can see the dimension-wise, they're pretty much the same. Let's see here. All right, width, they're about the same. So you're pretty much going to get the same thing. You're going to get the flat display. You're going to have basically the A54 body. They're going to put a older chip in it, 8 Gen 1, and basically kind of a lot of recycled parts. So, like I said, I would buy that phone if they're going to give me $400 for my S21 Fan Edition. Other than that, I'm happy with it. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, subscribe down below. Until next time, stay tuned and stay blessed.